no conversation, nah, nah, nah. On everything, it's automatic going 0 to a high, nah, nah. Right, and wishing the wheels will fall off. Time is ticking, it's taking you too long. Right before I decide to go. Act like you heard me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stars. Act like you heard me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stars. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Come give me life and I'll change yours. Who needs signs? I say floating on the highway we loaded. Hold me, oh, and you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stars. Act like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stars. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. Western Conference battles, always fun. This time, it's the San Antonio Spurs intent on protecting home court. These two teams, Clark, play a beautiful brand of basketball with an emphasis on ball movement.
No hero ball between these two squads, Kevin. And you're right, it is beautiful to watch. The ball moves, the player moves, they find quality shots, and the assists come in bunches. From in close, it's game over when Gobert has the ball.
Inside. A pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So it's the Timberwolves now. After the basket by San Antonio. 6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. 2 points. That one goes.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
San Antonio with the ball. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, to even look to pulling outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Here's McDaniels following the bucket by the Spurs. And finished off by McDaniel.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
It's Fox with the drive.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. And a missed layup. And it's the Spurs ball. Down low. And Benyama. And when Benyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Benyama makes the wow plays. Wow. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Fox. Back to Castle. And he tries in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Castle's so good up and down the lane.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set. Get used to seeing that out of Harper. He's going to pile up the assists over the years.
Here's Conley. And it's Harper with the rebound. Spurs leading by 3. To the inside. And Cornette gets it to go.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Up top, Reed. Outside, Conley. No good from Clark. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
The strength of this rookie, Harper, getting to the rim.
Harper with the steal. He takes it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
It'll count. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key.
The Timberwolves, 13.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And the basket by Edwards.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's Edwards. Here's McDaniels. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Big forwards like Jaden McDaniels who can pull up for a jumper from anywhere. Those guys are a luxury to have.
Here's Wembanyama. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to go on Naz Reid. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Second free throw, no good. So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total. They've won 4 rounds in the last 2 years alone in the playoffs. You know, what's been the key if you ask that question? I'd say having that guy Anthony Edwards is where you start.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Reed. Now Conley. 5 points in the game. Good defense by Wembanyama. To the middle. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
I see him Barnes go for that dunk. Always looking to finish with power at the rim. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Back to Edwards. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Wembanyama on the attack. Good on the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Fox. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And Fox excelling at scoring through contact that time. Always looking to take it all the way to the rack.
Edwards' shot is good. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Easy work down low for Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Over in the corner, Edwards. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hassel misses.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Dillingham, no good. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. To the paint. The kick out to Fox. And the shot goes down. Fox has got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
And there's an example of Fox. Doesn't have to get all the way to the cup to be effective.
Pass to Conley. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Edwards, no good. Spurs leading by 14. Here's Fox. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Down low. Wembanyama. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And that's 13 points for Victor Wembanyama. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Pass to Castle. Vassell wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Vassell's got 5 now. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Cornette. San Antonio leading by 21.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Count that one.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence going right up with the shot.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Edwards can't hit. And it's Vassell in the corner. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Gobert. And here's Edwards. Guarded by Fox. On the wing, DiVincenzo. 3 on the clock. Gobert, no good. Spurs leading by 19 points. And here is Fox. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 14 points for him.
Timeout. Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
McDaniels outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Mr. Gobert.
2 minutes.
Good defense by Wembanyama.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's the drive. And Harper slams it in.
Oh, showing the hops there. Harper can get up with the best of them.
That bucket in no time at all.
He just showed us why they need to respect his shot.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys?
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet. Great job by the rookie Harper to just let that develop.
Johnson outside. Back to Harper. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Pass to Wembanyama. Stolen by McDaniels. Pushing it up. Throws it up high. And it's out of bounds. Oh, they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
San Antonio leading by 22. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Harper with the ball. With 1 on the clock. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked it, yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here is Harper. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Here's the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
The kick out to Harper. They double-team Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Drains the three-pointer. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for San Antonio.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pass to Champagny. Wembanyama with the bucket. 15 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Inside. And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Edwards looking it over. Here's Reed. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Saving that trip. Naz Reid turning a miss into a bucket.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The kick out to Barnes. Harper wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Harper's got 5 points now this quarter.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
Substitution on the court.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Drives to the hoop. And Harper slams it in.
My goodness. Harper with a little showmanship. This kid can do it all.
Here's Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Olynyk. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. G.A., how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Dylan Harper.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Diversified scoring in this one quarter.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Olynyk. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Can't connect. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was
I'm amigo, I play with. When I put ice on, I am Sub-Zero. All of my they hard, call them Beatles. Hey, was facing I kept me in Regal. Dropping the top on the Bentley, I'm with the Birdman, yeah, the Eagle. Eat out my mind, man, I'm chewing out, I don't know none of these people. Let my little shawty go get me a bring back me a. Yes, I got dress on, not worry about that, they know they can get. That's why I done got me a check, I got a check. Yeah, I done got me a check, I got a check. Sheesh. Yeah, I done got me a check, I got a check. Sheesh. Yeah, I done got me a check, I got a check. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I'm like, baby, I need rest. Baby, I need rest. Baby, I want rest. Baby, I need rest.
We're live, the home of the Rockets in wonderful Houston, Texas. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. It's stolen by Shepard. Here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Out to the right wing. Hart outside. Puts the move on, and the layup is good. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player-involved movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
I'll tell you, Josh Hart, if he sees a lane and an opportunity to drive, I promise he's going at it.
Out to Smith. Shoots it. And again, the Rockets good for two.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Down low. Here's Hart. Smith with some nice D. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup. Look out.
It's Hart on the wing. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Houston moving the ball around. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And the three off target. Brunson surveying the D. Anunoby outside. 5 to shoot. The high post shot. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Pass to Thompson. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks trail by 4. Towns at the elbow. Anunoby with it. Out to Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot. And the Knicks miss again. Rockets leading by 4. Pass to Smith. To the paint. outside for Durant. Now Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 6. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Brunson. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Outside, Towns. There's a screen by Robinson. And it's Towns penetrating. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Carl Anthony Towns.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Brunson. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside, KD. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Pass to Towns. Outside for Robinson. Launches it. And no good that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Rockets lead by 8. And don't go away.
The Knicks, 8.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Houston.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Durant going to work inside.
See how quick Kevin Durant is off the floor near the rim. That's tough to stop.
And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
The kick out to Towns. Clarkson outside. The layup missed. Rockets leading by 11. And here's Holiday. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Double team on Holiday. Here's Adams, and he converts the layup. Adams has got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Rockets making a change here. Here's Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Hart to the left side wing. Now here's Brunson. 5 on the clock. Clarkson outside. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Knicks trailed by 13. Brunson outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Towns with the bucket.
Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Brunson outside. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Thompson. Pushing it up. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, be aggressive and lead, no doubt. Josh Okogie up on the finish.
Here's Brunson. Hart outside. Towns the screen. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 6.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years. Loading up for a title run. And they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks from Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit. Will they?
Right now, let's take it. Second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit. Bring that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Guys?
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
We was some friends last summer. Poolside vibes, then turn up. I'm with the girls in the black down Hummer. Put the windows down and holler. Was it something you wore that caught me, baby? Present, style, and aura. Can I get your name, Miss Lady? Whatever you want, just name it. Girl, let's be honest. The things I would do. I fit to spend pounds on you. I fit to spend dollars on you. 100 on you. So I spend 1 million on you. No, 1 million on you.
Glad you could join us for our broadcast of NBA basketball. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Now here's Doncic. Hachimura sets a screen. Kicks it to Doncic. Nails it from three. Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A., you know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
Here's Reeves. And another three for the Lakers.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
Here's Harden. Dunn outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shot by Leonard, no good. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Harden is sneaky with that ferocious dunking ability of his. You can tell he enjoys throwing it down with power.
Pass to Leonard. Over James. Now here's Zubats. Here's Leonard. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up to the Los Angeles Lakers. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
And the Lakers with possession here after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Inside. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens. Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Harden. Takes it inside. And Aiden pulls it down. Doncic outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Here's Doncic, following the score by the Clippers. Here's James. Yep, that one goes.
Superb work in the pick and roll that time by LeBron James. Such a pro at executing in these sets. Takes advantage of whatever mistake the defense makes.
Now here's Dunn. From the right block. That one off the back iron and out. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has gotten his second bucket.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Zubac. No made baskets yet. And Ayton pulls it down. Down low. Well.
Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep it even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. 30K on my riches for hard times. These just mad cause they in my archives. Jordan came back so if you play then you lay right there by your own kind. Tell him run his back like so-so. Got this rap here in the chokehold. Did a show out in Austin. Shout out to Bobo. Moved out the trenches, now look how we live. Tell my BM to furnish the crib. Walk out the mall with some shoes for the kids. Deposit a check, my bank full of M's. Paid on my rent, now I'm up for the year. The view look crazy from here. What I paid for some dogs could've bought me veneers. Texas piece on my neck could've bought your career. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep it even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest.
You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. The three for Doncic. That doesn't go, and he's 0-1 from the field. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame, and with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Thompson outside, traps in the tray.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Doncic outside. On the wing, James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by LeBron.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
And it's Davis missing. Now Doncic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Dallas with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Thompson. Out left to the wing. And Flagg throws it down.
Emphatic finish by Cooper Flagg. Boy, is he intense.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's LeBron. Can't get it to fall. Dallas has come out of the gates quickly. Thompson in the corner. Shoots the 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he gets it to go.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage. Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Now here's James. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
And they went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. A baseline J. It's good. And it's 6 points for Cooper Flagg.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Flagg. A 3-pointer is right on target.
An effective 3-point shot is going to be crucial to Flagg's success in the NBA.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said, it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Back to you, Kevin.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. And it's Davis missing. The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. And, Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
Here's Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. It's good from long range. Reeves has got 6.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
From deep, Reeves. And that one is off. And Russell puts up a deep 3. And so it's Dallas, heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one.
Stride for you to get better in what you are.
coming at you. It's the NBA right here on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So Toronto will get the first possession. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Now here's Barrett. Pass to Barnes. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, nice job doing the dirty work. Barrett setting the screen and getting rewarded with a bucket. Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
There's so many ways Davis can beat you on the interior. Defenders always on their heels when he is attacking. Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
So it's the Mavericks now. After the basket by Toronto. Russell, that's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Barrett. And he jams it home with authority.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Davis, that's good. Davis has got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Flag. Back to Davis. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
And Dallas making a change here. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Barrett. That one falls. He has 6.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Up top, Thompson. Here's Flag. 6 on the shot clock. The baseline J. Rebounded by Ingram.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's Barnes. It's Barnes on the wing. It's a mark. Can't get it to drop. The Mavericks trailing. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
You know, he's a good ball handler. Brandon Ingram, he can kind of pick his way through most any defense because of it.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Flag. From the high post. Toronto grabs the miss.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot in. It worked out for him.
And here's Ingram outside. Washington grabs the miss. And Dallas with possession. Trailing by 2. Nembhard outside. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thompson outside. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Quickly. And here's Ingram. He's guarded by Washington. Toronto passing it around. And it's Ingram off the drive.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
Over to the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now Ingram on the take. Tries again. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
The Raptors, 12.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach of the Raptors?
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Here's Russell. After the basket by Toronto. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Dick. Stolen by Gafford. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Hey, Brian. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Brian?
Winning cures all. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. 2 points. That one goes.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
To the right side. To the middle. Walter. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
A minute and a half in. Nembhard outside. Pass to Flag. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Toronto ball.
Raptors lead by 4. Here's Barrett. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Barrett's got 8 points.
Yeah, look at Barrett being resourceful on offense. Not passing up those mid-range shot opportunities.
And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Nembhard outside. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Dallas. Quickly with the ball. Yet to see a basket. Here's Mobo. And he dunks it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
To the paint. Here's Gafford. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And there's a whistle. That goes on Max Christie. That's his first foul of the game. Right side Ingram. Outside Dick. Lets it go from deep. That was good on the sweet setup by Ingram. And now it's an 11-point Toronto lead. You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors... Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. I got him. To the paint. Here's Reeves. Oh, a special move before that shot. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
How about that burst of speed? Tim Hardaway Jr., whoa!
Pass to Aiden. Back to Doncic. And he lays it up and in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Murray moving that ball, creating for others.
So it's Los Angeles now. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Watson. From deep. Rebounded by Denver.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
So it's Los Angeles now. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Here's Reeves, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Reeves has got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
To the inside. And the dunk by Jokic.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame him.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Here's Jokic. From down in the low post, it goes.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
It looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when the illegal screen is set.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside. Loves to put his head down and force the issue inside. Has the gift for playing downhill.
The Nuggets making a switch here. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Jones. Here's Watson. Banked it in off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here's Ayton. Shot on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Guys, back to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Johnson. He's scoreless. Chalk up two there.
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Such a powerfully built man. I mean, Jokic seems to just brush off the foul from the opposition.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Lakers trail by 8. Fader on the way. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
With 4 on the clock. And the dunk by Jokic.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
Lakers 15.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
I'll tell you, on the low block, Valanciunas has shown that he can be a skilled offensive player, and the defense has got to pay attention to him. What a tremendous job playing through contact.
Ayton with a screen. And Doncic, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
With some arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Lakers trail by 10. LeBron on the go. Hachimura gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
The deep three from Murray. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Murray's got 7 points.
Wow, Murray making the deep shot look just easy. I mean, that's a real testament to his accuracy.
Outside Reeves. With the drive. Snatched away. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And they pick up 2. 9 points in the game.
So active on offense. Murray doing it himself.
James can't get it to go. Denver leading by 13. Johnson on the wing. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
To halt the run. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron James goes high in the air and absolutely no doubt about how that's going to end.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. More teams are playing 5 out now, Doris. So if you're coaching, is that a system you'd run?
It is, B.A., because so many players come into the league highly skilled. If you are a 3-2 player, meaning you can shoot it, deck it, and pass it, and you've got 5 guys like that, look out. It is so hard to guard.
Kicks it to Doncic. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. From deep, Reeves drains the triple. Reeves has got 7.
Well, Rui Hachimura has a chance to set up a teammate, and look at the delivery. Well done.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Denver leading by 14. Murray finds some space. Again, Denver scores.
Defenses have to be aware of Murray at all times. His shooting ability makes him a threat from all over the court.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the... Oh, wow! Incredible! I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Shot is good by Reeves. He's got 9.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Doncic finds his opening on the inside.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Good drive by Reeves. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 6 to shoot. Here's James. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Down low. And so it's Denver in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Denver leading by 16. And here's Murray. Left side, Hardaway. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Hardaway's got 5.
I just love how confident Tim Hardaway Jr. is from long distance. This guy will cash in from there.
And there's James from the arc. Watson with a rebound.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Pass to Jokic. Denver moving it around. That one's off. His first miss in 9 attempts. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Murray's shot is good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
LaRavia outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. Watson with a rebound. Denver leading by 18. Murray with it. Now Doncic defending. Here's Watson. Outside Hardaway. Now here's Jokic. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Knocks down the triple. Hardaway's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, that's money in the bank. Hardaway, terrific off the catch.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. The 3 is...
It's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain. Cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Undercover, now it's time for the blubber. Blabber, to watch that belly get fat. A fat boy on a diet. Don't try it. Like a in a riot. Might back like a sumo, slamming that. Leaving your face in the grass. You know, I don't take a dulo lightly. Don't just jealous cause you can't outright me. You'll kick that style. Wicked, wow. Happy face, never seen me smile. Rip that mainframe, my legs plain. Like me is going insane.
We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Welcome to 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now here's Wembanyama. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Everything Fox does is so fast. It makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
Brunson misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Now here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
Back to Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. The three from Barnes. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And it's Brunson missing. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 5-point game. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Now here's Brunson. Clock at 6. Hart can't hit.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Back to Vassell. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
A strong play by Vassell inside. Getting him a look this close is almost a sure bucket.
Out to Bridges. Rebounded by Castle. On offense, here's San Antonio. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Now here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
It's tipped. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Ryan?
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grin, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Now here's Brunson. Yet to see a basket. It's stolen. To the middle. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Here's Harper. Pass to Johnson. Puts up a three. Fires in the triple. Johnson's got 5 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Harper. Out to Fox. To the inside. Cornette. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Pass to Fox. Here's Harper. Anunoby covering. Back to Johnson. Launches it. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there. Then continue.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Spurs.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And San Antonio has possession. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A. He just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Here's Harper. No points so far. Count it. Good.
And Olynyk has a good feel for when he should look to score. I love when he's assertive inside.
And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Anunoby on the wing. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound San Antonio. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The offensive rebound. Towns. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. From deep, Harper. Hart pulls it in. Here's New York. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, B.A. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive teams in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and beyond the attack before they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Fox. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Such an unpredictable player. Fox enjoys toying with defenders and bullying them in pick and rolls.
A deep three. Anunoby can't get it to go.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Knicks are able to play 5 out, and Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot. guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. 5 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Knicks ball. Now into the lineup for San Antonio. Number 10, Jeremy Sohan.
Brunson on the drive. And the layup is good off the glass.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Pass to Sohan. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Mikal Bridges. San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes a first. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Pass to Sohan.
New York.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw's good for Fox.
Hit the art school type. A silent hitter, I just keep cool with you. A solid count dog food type. Moving through the city with your boo type. She ready like soup type. You going against the guys and you gon' lose type. Pray to God that got your shoe type. Pop it right about the blue type. Put the double O in the room. Serotonin, that's a cool type mix. Mix it. Houston, Atlanta, feeling like a zoo type mix. Shot, take it. Eating all the, throw some food type. Shot it, make it work, now the 5 type. Eating all the, throw some food type. Eating all the, throw some food type. All the homies crashing on some food type. Flooding up the spot, it's like a pool type mix. All the homies crashing on some food type. All the homies crashing on some food type. Eating all the, throw some food type. Kick slow flow, shit so tight. Red light my dreadlocks. Cook it up. Push it up with my dogs. I gotta move tight. Thomas they cover my flaws, I ain't had to brand new tight. Tell it like a tight. All of my jeans to say I think I'm over tight. Put it down with it, I should my manager tight. Shot that she was the one I would forever have a boss. The package said homie plain on Muslim tight. 81 thought for the teeth, I still ain't smiling for this. This that she better than me, she on that IG model. Chose to be sleeping, you so hot up on my high. When the bed she on her tight. All I want is I ain't got no tight. Little, middle, sit right here in my tight. Might put some dollars in my gloves, whoa, on my mic. What the f y'all talking about bodies for? Y'all just tight. Put up, I don't hang with rats, that's some new type. On the news type. Don't screw tight. Just a sad crew type. Got a bad, that home voodoo type. Take down mega stallions by the crew type. Text high level my shirt. Rasta tight. I lay my dream. Rasta tight. Open up. I just take a the turch. Shell monster type. She don't speak no English, man, the top type. She me around her mouth cause I'm a boss type. Wow.
It's an Eastern Conference battle here in Toronto as the Raptors look to work the home court advantage. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Here's quickly. Good. So tonight, Clark, we expect lots of open court situations.
Kevin, you're exactly right. I mean, these are two of the best fast break teams in the league. So I hope you brought your fast-paced vocal cords for this one, buddy.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for Toronto. It's a three-point game. Anunoby has the open look. And there's another one for the Knicks.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
And good that time.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Down low on the left block. 5 on the clock. Barnes. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges for three. And the three ball is good.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
And stolen by Hart. Here's Anunoby. And another three for New York.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
Now Towns. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Ingram left side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
An aggressive move that time by Ingram, putting up the shot while absorbing the foul.
Both free throws, good for Ingram.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Brunson scanning the floor. Over quickly. Brunson, no good.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you guys.
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
And it's Pirtle penetrating the layup off target. Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Bridges. No good from outside. Raptors trailed by 7. did. Wide open. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Wide open. Good work there as it goes. Brunson's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And so it's the New York Knicks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter.
New York, 21.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
So it's New York now. Clarkson looking for an opening. Sinks the three-pointer.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
To the inside. Abaji. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. And here are the Raptors now. Down by 12. Pass to Abaji. Here's Walter. Guarded by Robinson. Walter can't get it to go. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Right on the bucket.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Here's Clarkson. Fires the three. McBride's shot is off. Here's Shed. To the left side wing. Here's Abaji. The good-looking shot from the wing. The Knicks leading by 10. Yabusele the screen. Clarkson outside. Pass to McBride. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Out to Clarkson. Now, here is Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Raptors trailed by 12. Quickly up top. Barnes can't get it to go. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Inside. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. And that one drops for him. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Towns the screen. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got 11 points.
You know, looking at Towns, you really don't expect that kind of range. You better think again, though.
Ingram outside. It's Ingram on the wing. Shoots over Anunoby. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. The Knicks leading by 12. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Hart. From the arc. Bridges for 3. And so it's New York. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
And the rejection by Towns.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Brunson outside. It's good. Brunson's got 9.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Ingram. And Bridges with the block.
We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Thanks for joining us here at 2K Sports for today's game. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Clark, for both of these teams, the pure athleticism really jumps out at you.
Hey, look, across the NBA, you've got great athletes on every team. So you see that every night when NBA teams square off. But this particular matchup has some of the best athletes in the world on display.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Pass to Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Want to score in the NBA? Knicks can really force the D to make tough choices.
On the wing, Wallace. Here's SGA. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball. Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing. And then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly. And then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. 5 on the clock. The 3, DiVincenzo. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Outside Edwards. Driving in. And Edwards slams it in.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops for him. SGA's got 6 points.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo driving. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city. This is a big part of Reed's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Conley looking for an opening. Over Mitchell. Misses off the right iron. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Pass to Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Back to Holmgren. Lots of room. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Holmgren's got his second basket.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Inside. Here's McDaniels. Back to Reed. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Stolen by Reed. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. McDaniels with a steal. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 5. And back to the start of the second. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
Reed sets a screen. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Holmgren. Left side, Mitchell. Randall pulls down the board. Timberwolves trail by 5. Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He could have walked to the basket.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And that one misses. The role of the big man has evolved over the years. What's been the most noticeable change to you, Clark?
BA, and it's not just the big man. I just think the overall athleticism of all of the players, certainly the big guys, stand out because they're now taking the ball rack to rack. They can go in traffic with the dribble. They're more mobile on defense because defenses switch a lot now. I mean, it's not all about being in the paint just because you're a big guy. They play all over the place.
Randall inside. Good work there as it goes.
Doesn't have the great length, but Randall with the attitude to beat up guys on the inside.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
It's time for T-shirts. Hey fans, who wants a free T-shirt? Make some noise. The loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Now here's Randall. Williams grabs the board. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander slices in for a bucket.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Counted from distance. Edwards got 5.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage. And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
To the inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half of basketball. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
Pass to Dort. The 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort's got his second basket of the game.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Edwards. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. For 3, DiVincenzo. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Got to push him farther out than this.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Reed in the post. There's the double team with Wiggins. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. Pass to Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Great touch from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Edwards. Over Dort. Just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Timberwolves trail by 7. And stolen by Williams. 3 on 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you.
Ma gueule, d'où je viens, on mange les requins avec les arêtes. Dans le laboratoire, on fait pas de faute éliminatoire. Les cœurs en fer comme Terminator, je les vois de loin comme les Miradors. Vite la taille de la jambe, beaucoup de potes et pas de langue de bois. Le bracelet ça coûte une jambe et le prix d'une montre peut coûter un bras.
Yeah. Premier on the track. Hey, yo, shout out to the NBA. What's your favorite team? I'ma break down all the teams and show you how I flip it into a rhyme scheme.
Take your time.
Pay close attention.
Break it down.
I'm in Atlanta with the Hawk. I poked him, he fell quick. I used to be a scalper like Boston. I sell ticks. My Cuban link chain so heavy my neck hurt. Call me the Brooklyn Nets. In Brooklyn,
It's the Orlando Magic and the Miami Heat. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Now, here's Suggs. Left side, Bain buries the long-range jumper. Offensively, RJ, both teams are fantastic. We expect this game, don't we, to be very high scoring.
Oh, yeah, it may come down to just who makes the most plays at the end of the game. This could be a game that comes down to 1 or 2 plays will determine the outcome.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Now, here's some.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Top of the key jumper, no good. Banchero left side. The shot from the low post is good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Adebayo deciding where to go with it. Floats one up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Great touch for a man with a power game. Bam still has plenty of finesse.
And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon. And it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now, here's Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Takes it off the glass. Adebayo's got 6.
And he is no stranger to physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
Banchero outside. Carter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Banchero. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie. Now, here's Banchero. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Orlando making some changes. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Black. Jones trying to get open. A nice shot by Black.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
To the middle. And stolen by Wiggins. From deep, Adebayo. Orlando grabs the miss. Jones looking for an opening. Down low. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Orlando leading by 7. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's good for 2.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
A nice shot by Black.
3 points. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And so it's Orlando in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Magic.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
A nice shot by Black.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Foul outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wiggins, plenty of space. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Magic leading by 10. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it. Back to you.
A new school approach, if you will. Thank you, Allie. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Here's the screen. Back to Black. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Black's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it.
Spiritual hero who appears in you to clear your view when you're too crazy. Lifeless to those, the definition for what life is. Priceless to you because I put you on the hype. They like it. Righteous with your psychic among no possess you with one.
Ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. Ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on.
The essence, the basics. Without it, you naked. Allow me to make this childlike in nature. Rhythm, you have it or you don't. That's a fallacy. I'm in them. Every sprouting tree, every child of peace, every cloud and sea. You see with your eyes and see destruction and demise. Corruption in the skies from this enterprise. Now I'm sucked into your lives through rust. So not his muscles, but percussion he provides with me as a guide. Y'all can see me now because you don't see with your eye. You perceive with your mind. That's the end. So I'ma stick around with Russ and be a mentor. Bust a few rhymes. Remember what the thought is. I brought all this so you can survive.
The fans are making noise here in Cleveland for the Cavaliers. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Offensively, John Collins' game is tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Well, it sure is, Kevin, and I've always admired John Collins' efficiency. You know, I mean, he can make threes, He can create his own shot both in the post and off the dribble facing up and make mid-range jumpers. He's a great offensive rebounder. He's a lob threat. Really not much John Collins can't do at a very high level. Enduring the contact, Collins plays it smart and makes sure he's fouled in the act.
Two great rebounding teams in this one, Stan. It may come down to grit and determination.
Yeah, Kevin, we're going to see some aggressive putbacks, battles for loose balls. It's going to become a test of strength, positioning, and just all-out hustle.
5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Pass to Tyson. Fires the 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Now Harden. Garland with the rebound. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
And it's the Clippers' ball. Harden outside. Here's Zubac. Cavaliers with the rebound. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching. And with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Harden gets the bucket.
And honestly, that was a great effort defensively, but Harden just with that unique ability to get his shot off under any circumstance.
A drive by Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Garland's got his second bucket of the game to go. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 6.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. A 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Using his size inside, Collins refusing to settle for the layup and elects the dunk instead.
And stolen by Leonard. To the inside. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 3. The 3 from Garland. Offensive rebound. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Collins. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Collins. Here's Leonard. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And he makes that one.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. There's a good screen. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Brown. Stolen by Wade. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Harden's shot is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
James Harden getting it done for Los Angeles.
The Clippers, 7-10.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
Ball hits them both. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Back to you guys.
On a mission for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Batum. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And here is ball. For three, Mitchell. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone. Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
The drive-by ball. And Mobley throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And so here's Cleveland. They trail by one. Here's ball. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots it up. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Lopez right side. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bogdanovich. Still yet to score. Leonard, no luck. Here's Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
To the paint. Here's Mobley. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's 6 points for Evan Mobley.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Clippers making a change here. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. To the middle. Here's Zubac. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. And here are the Cavaliers. And Garland has it in the corner. Pass the ball. Kicks it out to Garland. Inside. Mobley. Excellent defense there from Zubac. It's Collins high post. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's now only a 1-point Cavalier lead.
Yeah, John Collins has a rangy build, so he has multiple ways to get points inside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Ball with a wide open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Leonard. Leonard finagling one in close.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And it's Ball penetrating. Back to Garland. Over to the wing. From the baseline. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball with the bucket.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Dunn. Pass to Zubac. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. He'll get you back to the action after this break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Garland. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Buries it from 3-point range. Garland's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Both free throws good for Bryant.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Leonard. Misses off the right iron. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Coach Kenny Atkinson hit the ground running last year with the Cavaliers. He said Donovan Mitchell gave him the blueprint, adding, Mitchell told me our next step is empowering Evan, and me and Darius Garland can be great together. So there's no reason we can't be. So a lot of it came from him. He had a grip on where his team needed to go. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you, Allen. Count it. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gritty bucket. Garland knows he's going to take contact, but does not back down.
Down low, here's Collins. Hunter grabs the miss. And Garland has it in the corner. Pass to Tyson. And here is Garland. Greetings, everyone, from San Antonio. The Spurs playing host to a Western Conference affair here at the sold-out AT&T Center. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick and roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
Hassel on the wing. On the wing, Harden. Leonard on the wing. Kicks it out to Collins. 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Don't you just love Chris Dunn delivering in these tight spots, using that fast release to get his shot off quickly?
Stolen by Harden. Leonard inside. Shoots over Vassell. Hits the outside fadeaway.
Well, the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
To the inside. Stolen by Zubac. To the middle. And stolen by Barnes. Fox with it. He's picked up by Collins. Stolen by Zubac. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Trailing by 2. Wembanyama looking it over. 5 on the clock. It's
Whoa, De'Aaron Fox, explosive. And boy, does that get the bench energized.
.153 left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Leonard. And here's Harden for 3. Here's Zubac. Back to Leonard. Pass to Harden. Screen by Zubac. Inside. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kev. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility, so bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys?
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Down low, Champagnie.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Brown outside. Pass to Sanders. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. And it's Harper with the rebound. San Antonio with the ball. They set the pick. Driving inside. Fournette. The kick out to Harper. Fires for 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Here's Harper. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And we reached the end of the first.
The Clippers, 10.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Now, here is Harden. Scores off the crossover.
I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
In traffic, Harden puts it in.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
To the paint. Here's Johnson. Missed inside. Clippers trail by 3. Harden scanning the floor. Aggressive finish by Harden.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. And Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Harden right side. The kick out to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bogdanovic. Batum wide open. He fights. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Over in the corner, Barnes. Here's Castle. Guarded by Harden. To the inside. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Outside Leonard. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough.
Oh, my goodness. Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Los Angeles with another miss. Spurs leading by 7. Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here is Fox. 8 points for him. Drives to the hoop. And it's Fox with the jam.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:09 left to play in the first half. Here's Leonard. He takes it in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Kawhi Leonard able to navigate his way to the cup off the bounce. Yes, sir.
Here's Fox. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Fox has got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Pocket full of something, I never had to tell her, but I'm not low. Yeah, she found out it was lame, that's why she left. Yeah, in the trenches like gorilla beat my chest. Yeah, out of project.